How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it's time for more Pokemon TCG stuff. So, my friends over at Pokemon, they were kind enough to send me a booster box of the upcoming set, Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is going to be released on February 7th, 2020. There are pre-release events going on at the time of this recording, but it's definitely not so easy to get a full box of this right now, so that's actually really nice of them. Thank you so much, Pokemon, for this. But let's take a look at what is in the new Sword and Shield trading card game set. So if you're not familiar with a booster box, this is basically a giant booster pack. It contains 36 booster packs, and of course it is sealed. So we're gonna open it up, and we're going to open all of the packs in here. Now, I just want it to be known, I do not rush through my packs. I do not rush through my booster boxes, my booster packs. I like to take my time. I'm more of a casual player. I know a lot of people, they like to tear through their packs and stuff. I really like this, look at that. That's cool, like just the colors and everything. That's perfectly fine if people want to do that. I'm just letting you know in advance that that's just not what I do. If you like those kinds of videos, you might be like, wow, you're taking so long. I am, because I like to take my time. I also don't do the quote-unquote pack trick where I rearrange the cards. I know a lot of people like to do that. I never really liked it. I always like opening the packs the way that they came in the pack, or opening up the packs, opening up the cards within in the way that they were in there. That's just me. I mean, everyone has their preferences with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up some of these booster packs. What do you say? So I'm super excited. I haven't opened up like booster packs of a new set in quite a while, and I do want to get back into collecting again. It's kind of a funny story with my website. Like, way back, I think it was 2000, well, even 2000, one of the main things I wanted to do was actually have a database of all the cards. Like, that was a big motivator for me to learn about programming and databases and stuff like that. So part of me would like to have that back again. I used to have that way back. But anyway, let's take a look at the cards. We have Ghastly, Poniard, Sizzlipede, Relentless Flames. Flip a coin until you get tails. It does 40 damage for each heads. Wow. Roar. It's a cute Yamper. I love the art and the Pokemon cards. I think it's usually so nice. Oh, look at that Thwacky. That thing looks really wild. Oh, there's another one of those Dreadnoughts. So I actually started by opening up the theme decks. They sent me some theme decks, and it was kind of neat seeing what they're all about. So yeah, if you haven't checked out that video and you're, kind of wanting to get into the card game, maybe just play with some friends. They're not going to win you any tournaments, but they would be a good place to get started. And actually, this Raboot is really nice if you're playing the Cinderace deck. Like, there's two different versions. This one's way better. Oh, Rare Candy. That's another thing that would help any of those decks by speeding it up. Now, you also do get a code card. You can redeem that on the trading card game online, which is nice. I'm gonna hold on to those though, but maybe if I get like a really rare card, we can celebrate it and I'll share it to the first one who redeems it. It's kind of a tradition around here. All right, so let's see. Already have quite a few things that will help out some of my decks. All right, so we got Roselia. We've got Ferroseed. Got Krabby with that Super Slice. Oh, look at that. Galarian Zigzagoon. Headbutt Tantrum. When you play this card or this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may put 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, that's actually kind of funny, actually. I like it. I like it. Gossifleur. That thing's really good. Clobopus, reverse foil. What the heck? That is no ordinary rod. I believe that's a secret rare, number 215 out of 202. It's so sparkly. It has like a texture on it too. I can barely read it. Choose one or both. Shuffle up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck, and shuffle up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. So it's a nice way to get some stuff back. Wow, so that's like a gold foil trainer card. That's cool. Those are usually like super duper rare. I don't know if that's the best one to get though. I don't think so, but oh well. Look at this thing, Galarian Stunfisk, Snap Trap. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an opponent's attack, wow, discard an energy from the attacking Pokemon. That's kind of nasty, actually. You could just have that sit there. Yeah, this is the other Raboot that comes in the starter deck. It's not very good. Well, here, first person to redeem this gets it. There you go. Have fun with it. That was a good pack, I'd say. Jeez, and that was only the second one. I like to rip any used code cards, just so I don't ever confuse them. Okay, so yeah, that's already a fantastic start, I would say. Those are quite rare. I've gone through several booster boxes of sets that have those in it and haven't even gotten some sometimes. All right, so we got Blipbug, Rhyhorn, Clobbopus, Goldeen, got Roselia, Reverse Foil Mudbray. I don't know how I feel about that foil pattern. It's kind of cool. It's new. Galarian Rapidash. Pastel Veil. Your Pokemon recover from all special conditions and can't be affected by any special conditions. That's actually kind of nifty. And then Psychic does 30 more damage for each energy attached to the opponent's active Pokemon. Pretty decent. Whoa, look at that Heatmore. That is some cool art on Heatmore. Doesn't really look all that great, but you know, the art's cool. Whoa, look at this Drizzile. This is a different Drizzile than the one in the starter deck, so this might also be a good thing to replace your ones. Let's see what it does. Shady Dealings. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Wow, that's actually quite nice. Because I believe that would also count supporter cards, if I'm not mistaken. Because they are a subcategory of trainer cards. Like, there's items that are just, you know, like that ordinary rod. I can't believe we have so many ordinary rods. And I got the extraordinary rod. That's what that thing is. That is the extraordinary rod. It's like even more ordinary than ordinary. It's extraordinary, right? Yeah, maybe? I don't know. All right, so we've got Sizzlipede again. Wooloo. Oh, that's a cute Wooloo. I feel like that's also a better Wooloo than the one that comes in the deck. It's the Grookey. Oh, there's another Sobble. I feel like that's also a better Sobble. This Whimsicott. Okay, so I tried out the decks. I played against my mom, actually. She plays the card game every now and then. We haven't played in a while, but this thing, it was in the Rillaboom deck, and it destroyed me with that Cotton Ride and Leaf Step. 1 grass for 50 damage. Like, this thing was my bane. It was crazy. Whoa, that is some cool artwork on that Corviknight. Iron Wings, 130. You may discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. If you do, during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 100 less damage from attacks. Wow. If you can keep cycling energy on it, that's pretty decent. Citrus Berry. At the end of each turn, if the Pokemon this card is attached to has 3 or more damage counters on it, heal 30 damage from it and discard this card. Oh, that's kind of nifty. Quillfish. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an opponent's attack, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. And then Venoshock. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, it does 60 more damage, so 70 for 1. Huh. Energy Switch, always a nice staple to have. I mean, you don't put it in every deck, but it can sometimes really catch your opponents off guard if you use it, because, you know, you can only attach 1 energy per turn. So then using that, switching an energy from like your bench or something, it's like, I actually do have enough energy to attack. Minchino, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. I love just collecting the cards just for the art. Look at that Vulpix. It's also very cute. Oh, that Muna! Oh, that's great. That's so cute. Oh, that's a cool Roselia. Absorb. Choodle. Reverse Foil Quick Ball. What does that do? You can play this card only if you discard another card from your hand. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. That's cool. Whoa! Zamazenta V. Oh, look at that. So that's one of the new Pokemon V. I'm assuming they are like the replacement of Pokemon GX, which were a replacement of Pokemon EX, and yeah. Dauntless Shield. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's VMAX, which is kind of like a Mega Evolution type thing, I think. And then Assault Tackle. Discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's actually pretty decent. 130 for 3. Wow, that's pretty cool, actually. 230 HP. And I guess you get that nowadays, but Dug Trio. Mud Bomb for 60. That's all it has. That's all it needs. Energy Retrieval. Oh, that's nice to see back. It's always a fun card. All right, here you go. Bam! Go get it. Go get that card. I got my cool thing, Zamazenta. All right, rip that one up. Let's see what we have up next. I'm having fun with this. Oh man, that Zamazenta. Like, preventing VMAX altogether. Was it prevent all damage and effects? It's just all damage, but that's still really good. All right, Score Bunny. I love Score Bunny. Sinistea, is it real or is it a fake? Each player draws 2 cards. Huh. Maractus. Pikachu. There's a cool looking Pikachu. Like, just look at that. Oh, search your deck for an electric energy card and attach it to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. Whoa, Galarian Meowth. During your next turn, this Pokemon's slash attack does 60 more damage. I mean, I wouldn't build a deck around it, but it's kind of fun. Reverse Foil Sobble. Cloyster. Shell Grab. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon's now paralyzed. And Tidal Wave. Doesn't really look that remarkable, to be honest. It's kind of sad that's a rare, but oh well. Haunter. That's actually a cute Haunter, you know? Like, Haunter, I'm not really like the biggest Haunter fan. No offense, any Haunter fans, but I don't know. I like that. It looks nice. It looks cute. The Wacky. And Pal Pad. Shuffle up to 2 supporter cards from your discard pile into your deck. That's kind of handy, actually. I like it. That's a good idea. All right. Wait, Pal Pad? Pal Pad? Does that mean Gen 4 confirmed? Oh, man. All right. We have Sinistea again. Another Wooloo. There's the Shelder. Krogunk. Ooh, a Dark Krogunk. Why? Stampede and Lunge Out. I mean, I'm not complaining. Silicobra. Yeah, Silicobra. Reverse Foil Sudowoodo. It's kind of a cool thing. Durant. Grass-type Durant. If Durant is on your bench, this attack does 60 more damage. Oh, okay. Huh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, if for some reason you're unfamiliar with how types in the card game go, there's not a type for every single type there is in the video game. Sometimes they share types. Lucky Egg. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. That'll make you think twice about knocking something out if you know that you're gonna give your opponent 7 cards in their hand. Or, you know, yeah. I mean, if I were facing someone that had that, is kind of the perspective I was trying to go with there. Okay, getting through here. Definitely got some cool stuff. All right, so Rhyhorn. Minccino, very cute Minccino. Chinchou. Another Krogunk, another Galarian Meowth. Reverse Foil Pokekid. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of okay. Now, this is nice. Oh my goodness. So I had, you know, the theme decks, right? If I had this Rillaboom, oh man, this thing would be insane. It's actually a really good card. Once during your turn, this is its ability, once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 grass energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Doesn't have to be active, it can be the bench, it can be active. Wow, that is absolutely insane. Energy acceleration. Like, you just search your deck for the energy. That is really good. And then hammer in 4 for 140, that's nice. It's not like the best, but you can get the energy so easily. This thing is an absolute monster. Like, wow. So yeah, that would be an amazing addition to the Rillaboom deck. The theme deck, I mean, yeah. Charge Order. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your bench Poniard. Oh, okay, and then Slicing Blade. Evolution Incense. Search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. That's kind of nice because it's just an item, so you can use multiple per turn. That's really nice with Rare Candy, too. Vitality Band. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, so it's kind of like a permanent plus power, I guess. And it can be attached to anything, including the, Pokemon V or V Maxes. Like, there have been things in the past that, they add damage, but not on, well, like the equivalents of that, like EXs or Level Xs or whatever the heck they were at the time. I don't know. I feel like they make cards like that rather often. Dark type Skorupi, that's cool. Hoot Hoot. Send back. Scorbunny! Discard an energy from this Pokemon. Actually, that would be really good in the Scorbunny deck. That's also a really cute Scorbunny. But yeah, discarding energy, you can get it back with, at least in that deck, you can get it back. Oh, it's another Pikachu. Ooh, search your deck for an electric energy card and attach it. Wait, I think I saw that before. That art looks familiar. I just don't think I read the attack. Oh, well. Oh, Cramorant! Yeah, you get that in the one deck, the water one. The Inteleon one. That thing was really nice. Water Arrow. I used it with the Kingler in there. That was very good. Rotom Bike. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Your turn ends. Oh no. Big Charm. Big Charm. The Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 30 HP. That's pretty cool. Sea King. Ripping Horn. Flip 3 coins for each heads. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. I don't think I'd put it in my deck. It doesn't really look that remarkable, but, it's there. Okay, what have we got over here in this new pack? I'm opening it all weird. I always have like a specific way I like to open up packs. I like to kind of open it in the middle up top and then tear it down. All right, so we've got Gossifleur, Goldeen, we got Diglett, Skorupi, Hoot Hoot, Reverse Foil Grookey. Whoa! Team Yell Grunt! Ah! What is this? Put an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon into their hand. That is disruptive. Very fitting for Team Yell. So kind of like a, hey, take your turn back. Take the progress you made on your turn back. Oh, here we go. We can read this a little bit better. This is the normal version. The one you saw there is actually the full art. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Put an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon into their hand. Yeah, so disruptive. It's your one supporter for the turn, but, that's a good way to really mess with them. Wow, Coordinated Strike. 80 plus 80 more if Hitmonchan is on your bench. Huh. Interesting. Whoa. What is this Salazzle doing? Look at that thing. Searing Flame, Bright Flame. It's okay. Nothing too spectacular. All right, here you go. Have a code. Someone's gonna get it. Someone's gonna get it. I should mention, though, that you won't be able to redeem these codes, or at least I don't think you will, until after the set is released. Like I mentioned, this is before the set was released. I'm actually recording this on January 30th. I think the video will be up on the 31st, but the set isn't actually released until February 7th. So this is kind of the same if you went to a pre-release. I'm not 100% sure if that's still the case, but I do remember that from the earlier days where you had to wait until the set was released before you could redeem any cards on TCGO, the online game. Look at that Galarian Ponyta. Cottony. Scorbunny. Silicobra, a different Silicobra. Yamper. Reverse, or no, it's not a, yeah, it is a reverse foil, right? No. Yeah, it is. It's really hard to see. But it is a reverse foil Nickit. Instigate. Your opponent shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. If they put any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, they draw 3 cards. Wait, what? They shuffle their hand and they put it on the bottom of their deck? And if they did, they draw 3 cards? So you basically nerf their hand to 3. Wow, that's actually really disruptive. Jeez. Why? That Oranguru looks really wild. Also, the foil pattern looks just a little bit different. It looks cool. Like, I don't know how to describe it. There's like bars on it. Huh, so it's definitely different. So, Primate Wisdom. Once during your turn, you may switch a card from your hand with the top card of your deck. Oh, that's actually pretty handy. That's nice. And then just whap down for 70. Not overly great there, but it's a good kind of support Pokemon, I guess. Energy Retrieval, Ferrothorn, Triple Smash, and Energy Slap. You may move all energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, I'm done. See you guys. Bye. That's kind of what it feels like, right? All right. Here we go. Making some progress on the left half of the box. Yeah, I should be opening them up faster now that I've seen a lot of the cards in the set. There's 202 cards in the main set, but there are secret rares, so that's something to consider. Rookity! Sizzlepede. Snom! Oh, Mawile, find a friend, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's pretty cool. Also, Crunch. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, so you could kind of slow them down with that. Huh. Interesting. Whenever you can search for things, it's nice. Thievul. So for 20, or for 1 dark, does 20, your opponent reveals their hand, choose a card you find there, and put it on the bottom of their deck. Jeez, I feel like if you led with the Nickit to reduce their hand to 3 that they don't even know what it's going to be, and then followed up with Thievul, like, you would just destroy whatever they were planning from the start of the game and just really get into hand control. That's... I would play that, like, seriously. I haven't played in such a long time, but I love disruption decks like that. Hyper Potion. Heal 120 damage from one of your Pokemon that has at least 2 energy attached. If you healed any damage in this way, discard 2 energy from it. Oh, wow. Discard 2 energy. That's pretty harsh, but I guess it's a good way to heal up if you get kind of weak. All right, here we go. Hey, there's another one of those Nickits. I'm building the deck, it's happening! I kind of want to, just to see. Like, I really haven't built a deck in a long time. I've wanted to play for a bit, but I at least try to collect every now and then. But now I kind of want to... Oh wow, Aqua Shower does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. This would be fantastic in the whatchamacallit deck, the Inteleon one, because the Kingler that this evolves into, it has an attack for 3 energy. It does 60 damage, or no, 90 damage plus 60 more if they have any damage on them. So 150 for 3, and this kind of peppers everything on the bench, gives them 10, or everything, not even just the bench. So it's not in the Inteleon deck, but if you pull that, definitely swap out the other Krabby that are in there because they're really not good. Look at that cute Minccino. Oh my gosh, I love the art. Like, I'm such a sucker for it. Such a sucker for the art, but it's one of my favorite things about the card game. Boltund. Big Bite! During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat, and then Fighting Fangs. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon V or Pokemon GX, it does 90 more damage? Wow, that's pretty good. So 180 for 3 against something that has a lot of HP, but yeah. Turninator! That's cool art. I like it. Fire Spin. That's very powerful, but very expensive. Good luck charging that up. Salazzle, Dugtrio. Pokemon Center Lady. Heals 60 damage from one of your Pokemon, and it recovers from all special conditions. But it is your supporter card. You can only use 1 per turn, so yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But I guess it's good for an emergency situation. I don't think it's really played, though. I really don't know. Like, I'm not the right person to ask. I fully admit that. I used to play, like, competitively a long time ago, but I try to keep up every now and then. But I haven't really paid attention to what's good nowadays. So a lot of it's just kind of like, ooh, I don't know, that looks cool, right? Clobbopus, the Wacky. Galarian Berserker, ooh. You're, well, I mean, I guess there's only Berserker. It's interesting that they mention Galarian Berserker. I think it's because there will eventually be cards that, like, affect Galarian Pokemon. So, I mean, it would be interesting to think, hey, is there a non-Galarian Berserker? I'm having a hard time imagining that. But yeah, Steely Spirit, your Steel Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, which this would include itself, too. So Metal Claw is 3 for 90. Not too shabby. I mean, you'd play it with other things, of course, but yeah. Galvantula. Not really that exciting. Air Balloon. Oh, that's nice. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 2 colorless less. Pretty handy. Especially because a lot of good cards, you know, they have like a retreat cost of 2 or something. So, you know, that can give them free retreat, and that's pretty nice. What was it? Was it Floatstone? There used to be this card, I believe it was Floatstone, that just gave it like, I think, free retreat, which was nuts. Grookey! Mudbray. Hoot Hoot. Pincurchin. Flip 4 coins? This attack does 30 damage for each heads. If at least 2 of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. I hope you like flipping coins. Jeez. Vulpix. Goldeen. Snorlax. Okay, so this thing was in the Rillaboom deck, and that's just so beefy. Like, it really is. It's 150 hit points on a colorless basic that has, like, really basic but really hard-hitting attacks. Honestly, the only downside is 4 retreat, but yeah, I mean, I feel like you could slap this in any deck unless you're, like, on the super competitive level, and you'll be fine, because, again, with colorless, any energy type provides colorless, so you can literally put that in just about anything. Oh, look at this! This art is just so cool. I like Galarian Linoon, it's neat. Doesn't seem that great, but it's neat nonetheless. Alright, well, interesting. Okay, yeah, I can't believe they put that Snorlax in the Rillaboom deck. Like, what? Oh, it's so strong. That's a really good deck. Alright, so land it. Galarian Ponyta, the Cute Minccino, the Sad Sobble, the Blipbug, Versfoil Drapion, or Drapion, I don't remember how to pronounce it. Hard Press, 3 for 80, and if heads, they're paralyzed. That's kind of nice. And then Toxic Strike for 130, and they're poisoned. Interesting. Sandaconda, Coil. During your next turn, this Pokemon's attacks do 120 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Whoa, that's a lot more, jeez. Huh. And then 100, or 220 if you use both attacks back to back like that. This Eldegoss, Blessing of Fluff. Again, with that grass being super energy acceleration, search your deck for up to 3 grass energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. That's so good, like, whoa. Energy search, search your deck for a basic energy card, reveal it, put it into your hand. Very, very basic, but you know, it's a thing, I guess. Okay, so looks like we have 2 packs left on the left side here. Almost halfway through the box. Hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully you're learning more about the cards in this set. I know I am. I know I am, which is always fun. Like, that's what I like about opening up packs from a new set. It's like, ooh, what's this do? What's that do? I just don't know. Choodle, Rhyhorn, Rickety, Krabby, the good Krabby, a reverse foil Lucky Egg, that's nice. Whimsicott, yeah, that thing, I talked about that. Lumberry, at the end of each turn, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is affected by any special conditions, it recovers from all of them and discard this card. That's kind of handy. Corvisquire, Galvantula, okay. So, final pack in the left half of the box. Let's see what I get. We got another Silicobra. It's so silly. Speaking of silly, look at that Yamper. That's the bad Krabby. I don't like that one. Cufant, or Cuffant, or whatever it is. Stomp. Okay. Doesn't seem that good. Ball Toy, also not really that good. Reverse Flow Hyper Potion. Whoa! Full art Lapras V Max. It's a Gigantamax. It evolves from Lapras V. 320 HP. What? G-Max Pump. It does 30 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. Excuse me? So it will do 180 for 3, but you can keep adding and adding energy to it. Wow, so it does have the VMAX rule. When your Pokemon VMAX is knocked out, your opponent takes 3 prize cards. So that's half of their prize cards in a standard game, but ooh man, I mean, how do you take that thing down? 320 HP. What? That is ridiculous. Oh man, okay, well, we have Hop, we have Pokegear 3.0, and Sudowoodo. Here, have a code card. First one to get it, gets it. Oh man, that is absolutely crazy. So yeah, there's the first half of the box. That is really cool. Give me just a moment to stretch, have some water, and we're gonna tackle the second half. Okay, so one half of the box is down. I'm now hydrated. Let's go ahead and open up the second half. So the good news is the second half should go faster. I know, I've said it at the beginning of this video, I'm not the fastest when it comes to it. I do like to take my time. I think that's fun. That's always been my style. It probably always will be. Rollout for that Ferroseed, or Ferroseed it is. Mean Silicobra. Reverse Foil Bead. Ooh, Toxicroak. More poison. Put 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poison Pokemon during Pokemon checkup. So it's like between turns. That's cool because you don't have to have this thing active, and I guess you could have a bunch of these things on the bench. And then Poison Claws, 3 for 70, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon's now poison. Nice. I could see having a bunch of those and then just like poisoning things over and over. Oh, look at the Rhydon, it wants a hug! Horn Drill, which only does 50 damage, it's not a one-hit KO. And Rock Slide also does 10 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Just a little bit, but sometimes a little bit can go a long way. Big Charm and the Wacky. All right. It's good to see that it seems like they have quite a few new strategies and just kind of new things in general in the set. You know, it's never good when a card game stagnates, and it looks like there's still a lot of cards that you're just never going to use. It's a trading card game, you know, you'll collect a lot of things, but it is nice to see them trying some other stuff, which is good. Lantern. Oh, this is interesting. That Strobe Shock. Your opponent reveals their hand. If you find any energy cards there, your opponent's active Pokemon's now paralyzed. Now, paralyzed is a very difficult status condition to get around. Like, you do not want to be paralyzed because pretty much you can't do anything for your turn unless you can evolve or switch out somehow. Like, you can't even retreat. So that could be really nice if they're holding on to any energy there. Interesting. All right, I mean, I don't know if I'd run it because it does still take a lot of energy, but it's a cool concept. Like, that's what I mean. Like, they have cool concepts for... Hey, what if? Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. That was my bad. Actually, it was the tripod, but whatever. Scarbunny! There's that Nickit. I actually really want to try and make a deck with that. Like, I have no clue if it'd be good or not, but I just want to try it. Roserade. Paralyzed Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is also paralyzed. That would be really good with that, whatchamacallit, the, what was it, the Toxicroak? That'd be decent. I mean, you have to split energy types. Yeah, there's that Kingler. That thing is great with that other Krabby. Like, wow. Claw Ren, 3 for 90. I mean, that's still not even terrible, even if they don't have any damage counters. Obviously, if they do, that thing's gonna hit like a truck. 150 for 3 on a non-V Pokemon or non-GX? Anything like that? Like, hey, why not? There's another Roselia. We've seen this one before. We must have. I guess it does kind of look familiar. Choodle, Blipbug, Rhyhorn, Clobopus, Chinchou, Lapras, Aqua Wash. You may put 2 energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. What? That is nuts. Whoa, that's a lot to put back into their hand. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but you do get the energy back in their hand like that. That's very disruptive. Like, you know, having to attach all of that again. I could see a lot of people just saying, no, I'm not even going to bother. You can just knock it out, whatever. I'll just attach it to something else. I mean, that's the thing. They get it back into their hand. And it takes 4 energy So pulling it off in the first place might be a little on the tricky side. Here's another one of those Mawile. Find a friend. Go find one. There's your Galarian Ponyta friend, right? Right? Mudbray. Ooh, reverse foil that Krabby. Cinderace. Wait, now this is another Cinderace. There's like all these Cinderaces. So this one has Pyro Ball. 1 for 50, and your opponent's active Pokemon's now burned, and then 2 for 160, but you discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. That's pretty fast. That's a lot of damage, but I mean, if you can get the energy back somehow, that's pretty cool. Interesting. Potion. There's the Rhydon that wants a hug, and the Eldegoss. All right. Making some progress through here, that's for sure. I'm pretty satisfied with my pulls already. Like, there's some cool things. That Golden Ordinary Rod, wow. That's so silly. What a great way to start. Krogunk, Silicobra, Minchino, Vulpix, Rookidee, and another Corviknight. So yeah, just imagine that Corviknight with the Galarian Berserker. Or as I like to call it, Berserker. Oh, did you see that code for just a moment? Did you? I think you might have. I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you. If you managed to freeze the frame at that moment, you earned it. You earned it. I'm ripping it. I'm ripping that code. I'll leave it there. All right. Let's see what we have in here. Aw. I like the Galarian Zigzagoon. I'm not as big of an Obstagoon fan, but I really like Galarian Zigzagoon. Like, I really like it. And Galarian Lionion's pretty neat as well. Grookey, Shelder, Reverse Foil Rotom Bike, Poltegeist, tea time. Each player draws 2 cards. And then Poltergeist, your opponent reveals their hand, does 50 damage for each trainer card you find there. That's actually a lot, because oftentimes competitive decks, they have a lot of trainer cards in their hand. Reflect, especially if you're making them draw cards. Pluck. Discard all tools. Okay. Interesting. All right, so we're on a little bit of a dry spell, right? Last thing we had was that Lapras, which is really cool, but I want to see something cool. Come on, give me something good, right, Scorbunny? Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff, Pikachu. Give me the good stuff, Sinistea. Wooloo, Shelder, Reverse Foil Great Ball, and whoa, there we go, it's Victini V. Very appropriate for Victini, right? Spreading Flame. Attach up to 3 fire energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. That is nice. And then Energy Burst for 30 times the energy on both active Pokemon, so both yours and your opponent's. That's kind of decent, especially if you use Spreading Flames. So like, it's a guaranteed 2 for 60. And that's assuming you're attacking something with no energy. If you are attacking something with 1 energy, it's 2 for 90. But if you're attacking something with like 2, I don't know, it's like you can basically add or subtract however much. It's a game of math. But even just that Spreading Flames is really good. Wow, I like that. I think that's a good one. All right, Water Energy, Metal Saucer. Attach a Metal Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Metal Pokemon. That's actually pretty cool. Rotom Bike and Big Charm. Not gonna give you a code. I already gave you an extra one. Ha, there you go. Not an extra one anymore. I'm greedy today, right? All right, anyway. Let's see what we get in this one. Yeah, that Victini V is cool. I'm glad that they made a Victini V. Like, that just seems so appropriate. There's that thing again. Ball Toy. Chinchou. Happy Chinchou. Sizzlipede. First Foil Galvantula. And a Raichu. Look at that Raichu. It looks kind of stressed out. You need to chill. Painful Punch and Mach Bolt. Very direct with its attacks. Dark Energy, it looks pretty cool. Metal Saucer again. Quick Ball. And Mantine. All right, let's see. Okay, here we go. We've got Silicobra. You You silly Cobra. We got Yamper, Grookey, Cupant, Ball Toy, Reverse Foil Joltik. Whoa! Speaking of mythicals, wait, was I? Yeah, we got Celebi V now. Find a friend, search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck, and then Life Force. It does 20 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's like 150 for 2 if you have a full bench, plus you can find Pokemon. This would be a nice thing to start with. Holy smokes, that's really nice. We got a nice little pair of mythicals down there, right? Pokemon Center lady. Energy retrieval for Rothorn, and there you go. I'll give you one this time. See, I am indeed just. Right. Oh man, Celebi, huh? Pretty wild. Yeah, good kind of starting stuff. That would be amazing to put in that Rillaboom deck. Like, I'm trying to figure out things to put in there, you know? Into the different decks, like the theme decks. Tea time! Maractus. I want to take that out. I didn't find it to be too good in there. Galarian. Yep, Sizzlipede. Reverse Foil Raboot, the good one. Oh, Morpeko. Attack the wound. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, it does 50 more damage. That's actually really nice for 1 electric. Like, if they have a weakness to electric, that's then 120 for 1. That's not bad. Pokemon Catcher, that's always good. Evolution Incense again. All right. Getting through it. We're getting through it, that's for sure. There we go. That one took just a moment, right? Okay. So. Got the good Krabby. Minchino. Galarian Ponyta. Cottony. Scorbunny. Ooh, Reverse Foil Rillaboom. That's the one that's in the deck, and that thing hits so hard. It doesn't have the energy acceleration, but it has 190 HP. That is ridiculous. And you don't even take 2 prize cards when you take it down. Like, wow. And it hits like a truck. In case you can't read it, it says Drumroll is 3 for 90, and it does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then 4 for 180, but you can't use Drum Beating next turn. You can still use the other attack, but yeah, that's just nuts. Whoa! It's a rainbow rare, I think it's called. So that's another secret rare. 206 out of 202. So this is Snorlax VMAX. That's really satisfying to say. 340 HP. What? And then it has Gmax Fall. It does 30 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. So that's 3 of any type of energy. You can fit it in anything. And if you have a full bench of 5, that's going to be an extra 150. So that's 210 for 3 of anything. You can put this in any deck. That is, wow, that is really cool looking. That's a rainbow rare, as I think they're called, a secret rare, but it has this really kind of cool rainbow color to it. Wow, this has been a really good box. Here, take it, take it, take it. Someone gets it, right? Really good box. Now, it was sealed. I definitely want to mention again, yes, Pokemon sent it to me. No, they didn't. At least I don't think they have the ability to somehow magically give me the good stuff. It seems like it. It definitely seems like it, feels like it, but yeah, I don't think there's any difference. That I think would be deceptive now, wouldn't it? But I definitely do want to mention, yes, they sent it to me. They didn't give me any like money or anything to promote it. No, they're just like, hey, have this booster box. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm very grateful for that, but I just want to make sure you're very clear on, you know, all that stuff. Because I like doing this. I really do. Like, I would do this just for, you know, opening packs. Like, that's something I love doing. So yeah, anytime, Pokemon. What? Dude, back to back. Full art Stonejourner V. What? That's cool. 220 HP. Guard Press. 1 for 40, and this is on a basic. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 20 less damage, so it just kind of like absorbs things. And then 3 3 fighting, so you can't kind of mix and match, but 3 fighting for 150, just a nice solid attack. Yeah, wow, okay. Great, what a nice nice booster box. Maybe they did rig it, who knows? Who knows? I mean, I might have gotten lucky. I don't know. I don't think they did. I'm just joking anyway. But I do feel it's very important that I let you know my relationship with them because, you know, don't want you to think that, oh, they're buying me off. They're not paying me. They're paying me in free stuff, right? I like free stuff. But it gives me an opportunity to share with you some of the cool things about it, which is why I like doing things like this, you know? All right, we got Pincurchin, Vulpix, Nickit, Baltoy, Chinchou, Reverse Foil Pokemon Catcher, that's always nice, Lapras, Lightning Energy, Galvantula, Galarian Linoon again, and Energy Switch. Look at all those cards back there. Man, good box. Like, they might have upped the odds too. Like, it does vary set from set. And I know that there's a lot of cards in the set too, so they might have dialed it up a little bit as well. That's always a possibility. Wooloo, Sobble, Pincurchin, Blitbug, Rhyhorn, Versatile Ghastly, Orbeetle, Bug's Radar. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and put them back in any order. I want this thing in my Nickit deck. I really do. Wow. I love effects like that, and they just don't have enough. Oh man, I'm excited for this. And then Brainwave, 90 damage for 2, and it does 30 more for each psychic energy attached to it. Wow, that's actually not bad of an attacker. But just being able to rearrange... Oh no, Crushing Hammer's back. Get out of here. Get out of here. I hate that card. It's really good, but just discarding energy. It's like, oh yeah, we'll just turn it into a luck fest, am I right? Am I right? Okay, so here we go. We've got Rookity, Krabby, Grookey, Mudbray, Hoot Hoot, Reverse Foil, Cuffant, whatever it is, Graplocked, Octolock. Until this Graplock leaves the active spot, the defending Pokemon's attacks cost 2 colorless more, and the defending Pokemon can't retreat? Whoa, that can mess up some plans. They can't retreat, and their attacks cost 2 more. Like everything. This effect can't be applied more than once. And then Tough Swing for 130. Jeez. That is super disruptive. Like, just imagine catchering something out and just locking it and doing all sorts of other things. Huh. I'm thinking of that in that, like, Orbeetle and Nickit deck, you know? Here I am thinking of all these weird decks. So I haven't played in an eternity, but it's all good. You can have fun thinking of stuff, right? I think that's always important. But wow, I like those ideas. Okay, we've got Blipbug, Goldeen, Yamper, Skorupi, Clobopus, Sandaconda. Wait, is this? This is a different one, right? Yeah, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks, and then Power Press. If this Pokemon has at least 1 extra fighting energy attached, in addition to this attack's energy cost, it does 70 more damage. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you can choose either 60 or what, like 130? Nice. For 3? It's not too bad. Oh, there's a Boltund, but this is a different Boltund because we have different things. Bite for 50. Oh, it looks so happy. Look at it. It's like super happy. And then Electrodash for 160. Whoa, but it can't attack next turn. But it has free retreat, so that's actually not that bad. You can just do the Electrodash and then run away. Like a coward, right? Whoa, Aurora Energy, what is this? You can attach this card to one of your Pokemon only if you discard another card from your hand. And it provides every type of energy at once, kind of like a Rainbow Energy from the past, but only 1 energy at a time. So like I could put it on something, but it will only count as like a wild card for 1 energy cost. I know that confused a lot of people with Rainbow Energy way back in the day. It's not like, oh, I get 1 of everything. It's that I get 1 wild card. So kind of like a reverse colorless energy where, you know, it provides the energy for everything. I'm really surprised at how many full arts I've gotten. Like 3 full arts, right? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, plus the rainbow rare and the golden. Wow. Pretty cool. We're at the last pack already. Oh man. Well, it was a fun journey, right? I enjoyed it, that's for sure. And oh, look at that. Surprise. We have one more. It's Tapu Koko V. 200 HP. Spike draw. Draw 2 cards and for 20. That's pretty nice. And then Thunderbolt. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. However, look at that beautiful free retreat on a basic. That is pretty cool. This is a nice card. 200 damage, then you just retreat. And you can start with it and draw a bunch of cards. Wow, I like that. A lot of the basic Pokemon V have been really good in this set, it seems. Ordinary Rod, Bead, Raboot, and here you go, the last code card. Okay, well, here is a look at all the spoils I got. As far as like really rare cards, I would say that was a fantastic booster box. I don't know where it stands, but I feel very happy getting a rainbow rare, a golden trainer secret rare. What is it? 3 Pokemon V, or 3 full arts, 2 of which are Pokemon V. Well, one's a V, one's a V Max. And then it looks like 4 normal art rare things like Pokemon V or whatever. Like, that's a good box, I'd say. I'm pretty impressed with it. Very happy with that. Very cool stuff to get. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I can't say thanks enough to the Pokemon Company International for hooking me up with this booster box, with the theme decks to check out. I enjoyed it. Hopefully they will reach out to me again for whatever the next set ends up being, because I always like doing these. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to check out my website, Marriland.com, which has a Pokedex for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'll be updating it as time goes on for even more games and generations and stuff. Be having coverage of Pokemon not Super Mystery Dungeon. What is it? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. And yeah, I would like to do more stuff with the trading card game over there as well. I did write up an article on the theme decks if you want to read more about that there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to pick up the cards if you're interested. They release on February 7th. And yeah, you can get them probably at a local hobby shop, or even like most stores have them now. Hopefully you can find them. I think even PokemonCenter.com will have them if you're in the US. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.